What's up, guys? We are back in action. Took a couple of weekends off. Always take off around the 4th of July. Maybe I suggest you do the same or not, whatever. I always do. I like to go to the beach. Anyway, we're back in action today, mid-July. We are in Pinehurst, North Carolina, the golf capital, maybe of the South. They definitely played the US Open here a few years ago. We're at the Carolina Hotel. Never been here before in my life. We think, if my math is right, it's 127 years old. We just saw something on the wall down there that said Annie Oakley stayed here. Annie, I thought that was a fictional character. Anyway, we are going to talk a little bit about arriving at a new venue and what you need to do today, and also show you behind the scenes and also show you some of the dance footage. Hopefully we got a good party night. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And as always, give the video a like, give me some love. We're trying to get to 10,000 people. Let's get into it. Okay, big wedding means big sound system. We got the EB ELX200s are here, just like we used at the last big wedding we did. We're running the Astera AX1s with the Lightsmiths stands. Just got 2 more of those in from my friend Brian over at Lightsmiths. So we've got 6 that we're running tall tonight. Of course, we got the Bunn Gear Command Center. Order yours right now. It will be to you in August of 2022. MacBook Pro, of course, EV microphones, and that's pretty much it. So same system other than the Evolves we usually use. We're using the ELX200s tonight. And again, Astera, we got 8 of those. 2 of them that we zip tied to the pole between the sub and the top. And then the other 6 we are running on the Lightsmith stand. Nothing else really interesting. Of course, going to use my in-ear monitor again. I actually upgraded, and I'll show you the Sennheiser that I changed from the video I made here is a different one. I was having some problems with the static on that one. That was more of an entry level. This is more of like a pro model, so we'll show you that one in just a second when we show you the rack. Other than that, I think that's it gear-wise. So we'll talk a little bit about arriving early in just a minute. As I mentioned before, the only thing different really gear-wise is I swapped out my in-ear monitors. This is the EWG4, again, another piece from Sennheiser. The other one was more base model. This is a little bit more pro model. You can feel it in the quality, the menu, the way it scans and everything. So shout out to NLFX for making that process easy. I sent the other one back. They sent me this one. Otherwise, pretty much same gear you've seen. We're gonna take a walk outside now. I don't know if this cocktail hour is gonna happen or not because it's about to rain. We've got an Evolve 50 sitting out there. It may get moved inside. These 2 places are very far apart. This is a big old school ballroom, and then the cocktail hour is on the west lawn. And so we're gonna take a walk there now. Well, you saw that part where we time-lapsed that walk all the way to the west lawn, and it was gorgeous out there about 20 minutes ago. And now there's getting ready to be a white squall, like a storm of epic proportions. So we grabbed our Evolve 50 and our iPad, and we're cruising back here to the pre-function area outside the grand ballroom, and now we're gonna wait for the guests here. So unfortunately, there is no outdoor cocktail hour, so there's no B-roll of that, but the show goes on. Okay, so guests are probably leaving the ceremony soon. We're at the second cocktail hour site now. Just had a couple minutes here. I want to talk to you a little bit about what I was saying. The point of the video was, if you're going to go to a place that you've never been to, like we've never been here, Saquon's never been here, I've never been here, I don't even think any of my guys have been here. This is about an hour and a half from home base in Raleigh to Pinehurst, and so I got booked here. It's a little too far for me to come and just do a site visit. I mean, that would burn 4 or 5 hours of my day. I couldn't do that. But what you have to do if you're going to play at these places you've never played at is you have to get there early. I've talked about it in different videos before. I would usually say 2 hours. Today, I think we were like 2 hours and 30-40 minutes early. It allowed us plenty of time to make the move from the emergency cocktail hour It allowed us plenty of time to take that giant walk from here to the west lawn, and then back, and then back, and then back again. It allowed us time to dial in the settings for the uplights to make them kind of match the Astera tubes for the first look when they walk in, get my in-ears right. I mean, it just gives you plenty of time, and I haven't felt stress. And, well, until my son called and told me he crashed the back of his car. He's fine, but anyway, that's the only stress I've felt today. So make sure you get there extra early. I saw a video earlier today on Instagram Reels, I think, where Jason Jani was talking about the same thing. It just allows you to be able to fix problems that may come up, whether you forgot something, you had to go out and get it, or call one of your DJs and bring you a piece, or something doesn't work, or you have to call another DJ and ask for assistance with something. Give yourself plenty of time. I'm glad we came early, because we'll show you, it's a tough load in. You got to come up a ramp, and then the ramp does a switchback, and then you got to come through the kitchen, and then you got to be here, and then like you saw a little while ago, that west lawn is football fields away from here, which is where the cocktails were supposed to be. Now they're just gonna be right outside those doors. But anyway, get there early. Trust me, you will never ever regret it. I know everybody wants to maximize their Saturday or spend more time with their family sometimes. This ain't the day to do it. Take Sundays off if you need to do that.
Everybody give it up for Holden and Millicent Poole! Let's go!
I fought so hard, then my feet left the ground.
I'm on the sea, lift your chin a little higher. There's 790 in the sky, don't believe just watch. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. Streets back, alright.
Okay guys, so sitting down here on Sunday night, finally getting a chance to relax. Sun's starting to set. Thinking back on the wedding yesterday, looked pretty awesome, right? Good footage, good times, got the CO2 cannon out, great party. But I messed up. Yes sir, we're all human. And like you, I mess up sometimes. Here's the story. It was supposed to be introductions, first dance, bride and father, mother, son, or was it? The groom is getting ready to dance with his mom. I immediately see the kill sign on my left, which is where the bride was kind of standing. And I'm like, what? The song's playing, he's out there with his mom, but she's kind of like, kill it. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she was like, it's the wrong song. And I'm still confused. Turns out that song was supposed to be for her and her mom, the bride and her mom. I messed up. So I'm kind of shook, but we go into the welcome and the blessing. And then here's what I did next. And this is exactly what you're gonna do if you ever make a mistake, especially during the ceremony or something early in the night, which is when it's probably common you're gonna make a mistake. As soon as they sat down with their food, nobody else is around them, I basically ran to their table. I walked up behind them and I said, I messed up. I am super, super sorry. I'm sorry if I embarrassed either of you. And she luckily couldn't have been more understanding and sweet about it and said, you know what, maybe that was the right thing to do anyway, because they had not planned to do that dance. So I got lucky, the wrong person, the wrong bride. What if the mother had not been there? What if the mother had passed away? It could have been so much worse. Anyway, wedding goes off without a hitch. And I looked at her and I said, I'm so sorry about that. I promise you though, I'm gonna rip the roof off this place. And it's exactly what I did, and all that stuff was forgotten. Got an amazing direct message from her this morning on Instagram. You're the best DJ we've ever seen. You're all that people were talking about. Dance floor was packed for almost 3 hours. I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I ripped the roof off that place. And then I guess the end of this would be, why did I do that? How did this go wrong? I kind of was trying to analyze that this morning when I woke up. It was on the schedule correctly. The schedule was made by the wedding planner. They had a professional wedding planner. I like her a lot. She's great. I don't know. I think I just got so used to doing this comes after this, comes after this, you know, every Saturday for the last several months of the season, that I just basically thought that's what came next. And I just overlooked it on the schedule. I even advanced the show, which is, you know, when we always talk to the bride before the wedding and kind of go over the schedule. I remember her telling me about this dance. I messed up, you know, and the only thing I'll say, and I know that most people advance the show way early. I don't. I always advance the show the week of the show. And on this particular instance, I did not. I advanced it a week, let's just say call it 10 days early. So I usually advance it the same week as the show because then it's top of mind. I think Mike Walter does them a month out. I don't know how he does that. I guess he keeps impeccable notes. I can't do that. I want to speak to the couple, the bride, the groom, whatever, whoever the key person is on the week of the wedding. That's just the way I've always done it. It's always worked out for me, but I think I was at the beach with my kids, and so maybe I did it last week and it was just too far out. Somehow my mind got jumbled and I messed up. So that's how you're gonna fix it if it ever happens to you. And your next move after that is to rock the hell out of that wedding and hope that all is forgotten, which is what happened here. So I hope you got a little something from this video in terms of the load in and going to a place you're not familiar with and what to do if you mess up, because it will happen. No matter how good you are, we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all get other things in our head sometimes or get distracted, and it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave me a comment, and I'll always respond to it. Thank you.
So fast.